In 391 BC, near the Corinthian port of Lechaeum, a small force of Athenian peltasts achieved the unthinkable. They outwitted and overwhelmed a larger, elite Spartan hoplite army. This clash, known as the Battle of Lechaeum, was a stunning upset in the Corinthian War, showcasing the power of innovative tactics over brute strength. Today, we'll uncover how this modest group of light infantry humbled Sparta's finest and reshaped Greek warfare. Let's dive into this overlooked but pivotal moment. To grasp the significance of Lechaeum, we need context. The Peloponnesian War ended in 404 BC with Sparta crushing Athens, dismantling its walls and seizing its empire. But Sparta's dominance bred resentment. By 395 BC, Athens, Thebes, Corinth and Argos, fueled by Persian gold, united against Sparta in the Corinthian War. The conflict swirled around Corinth, a strategic hub with two vital ports, Lechaeum on the Gulf of Corinth and Cenchreae on the Saronic Gulf. Sparta held Lechaeum as a key base to choke Corinth's trade and maintain their grip. By 391 BC, the war was a slog of skirmishes and sieges, setting the stage for an unexpected showdown. The Battle of Lechaeum was a clash of opposites. The Spartans fielded roughly 600 hoplites from an elite Mora, a unit renowned for its discipline. Hoplites relied on the phalanx, a tight formation of heavily armored soldiers wielding long spears designed for devastating close combat. They were the backbone of Greek armies, and Sparta's were the best. Against them stood a smaller force of Athenian peltasts, led by the cunning general Iphicrates. Peltasts were light infantry, equipped with javelins, slings, and small shields. Agile and versatile, they excelled at hit-and-run tactics, but were rarely seen as a match for hoplites. Iphicrates, however, had honed his peltasts into a disciplined, deadly force ready to exploit Spartan weaknesses. The battle began when a Spartan Mora, escorting a group of allied troops back to Lechaeum, marched through open terrain. Iphicrates saw his chance. His peltasts, likely numbering fewer than the Spartans, launched a series of rapid, coordinated skirmishes. They hurled javelins from a safe distance, targeting gaps in the Spartan formation. The heavily armored hoplites, weighed down by their bronze armor and large shields, struggled to close the gap. When the Spartans charged, the peltasts simply retreated, using their speed to stay out of reach. They'd then reform and strike again, wearing down the Spartans with relentless volleys. The terrain, open and uneven, favored the peltasts' mobility. Spartan discipline began to crack as casualties mounted. Some accounts suggest the Spartans, frustrated and exhausted, broke ranks to pursue, only to be picked off in smaller groups. In a rare humiliation, the elite Mora suffered heavy losses, with estimates of hundreds killed, while the peltasts escaped largely unscathed. The Battle of Lechaeum was a disaster for Sparta. Losing a significant portion of an elite Mora was a blow to their prestige, showing that even their best could be defeated by unconventional tactics. For Athens, it was a morale boost, proving that Sparta wasn't invincible. Iphicrates' victory highlighted the growing importance of light infantry in Greek warfare, challenging the dominance of the hoplite phalanx. This battle didn't end the Corinthian War, which dragged on until 387 BC, but it forced Sparta to rethink its strategies. Iphicrates' tactics influenced later generals, paving the way for more flexible armies like those of Philip II and Alexander the Great. Lechaeum also underscored a timeless lesson: adaptability can triumph over tradition no matter the odds. The Battle of Lechaeum, though small in scale, was a turning point in how wars were fought in ancient Greece. A modest force of Athenian peltasts, under Iphicrates' brilliant leadership, exposed the vulnerabilities of Sparta's elite hoplites. This forgotten clash reminds us that innovation and strategy can overcome even the most formidable opponents. If you found this dive into ancient warfare insightful, like and subscribe for more stories from history's overlooked corners.